This is what the rich do and you didn't know. Still wool in boiling water is better than anything. That's what the rich do and never tell you. But in this video, I'm gonna share this secret with you. And it's actually quite simple. To start, put 1 cup of water to boil. And when it starts boiling, place a piece of steel wool just like this. When the steel wool is completely wet, open it like this, with the help of utensils, but be very careful. After opening the steel wool like this, let's add some dish soap. Go ahead and add the dish soap over the steel wool. You can add as much as you think it's necessary. After adding the dish soap, you're gonna also add 1 tablespoon of baking soda. At this point, I've already lowered the heat, but the stove is still on. Once that's done, now you're gonna take these pieces, the stove burners. This part of the stove tends to accumulate dirt and rust like this. Older ones often end up in this state, with a stubborn, hard to remove grease. But to solve this is quite simple. Just try this hack and you'll see what's gonna happen. Place the burner right on top of the steel wool, and then wrap it around the burner like so. Just like a little bundle. Pretty simple. After making a little bundle like this, just let it sit for about 10 minutes on the stove. Now, just let the chemicals act in order to melt all the dirt and grease that's stuck. This is capable of removing any kind of stubborn grease and dirt. This trick is highly recommended for stainless steel and silverware too. After the time has passed, you can turn off the heat, and then just wait for the water to cool down. Once that's done, just discard the water, and guys, check the color of the water coming out of this. That's all the dirt and grease that was on your burner. Now see how the burner turned out. As you can see here, all that impregnated grease and dirt melted and softened. Now you can even remove it with your fingers if you want. This simple process completely removes that old accumulated grease. Rust also disappears, and your burner looks new again. Check this out. All that grease that was impregnated is completely gone, and the rust is also gone. And you can do this with all the burners on your stove, no matter how old it is, because this can remove anything. Now I'm just gonna rinse, and that's the result. See how wonderful. I bet you already wasted a lot of time scrubbing the burners without knowing about this incredible hack. Now that you've learned it, don't forget to try this at home. I'm sure you're gonna love the results.